Marcel-Jan here. I want to talk about another Python project I've been working on. And this one has had a very practical application. I am currently working to training for Tour for Life, ride for cancer research from Italy to the Netherlands in 8 days. It's happening at the end of August, beginning of September. And so I'm collecting money for cancer research for that. And there are several ways to collect money. One is we're trying to get shirt sponsors, and another one is me and my colleague Anil and Marijn, we're going into the field in a city, in a plaza. I'm gonna sit on a racing bike on a trainer and I'm gonna ride, and people are wondering why is he doing that. And Anil's gonna talk to them and ask them to donate for the good cause, for cancer research, for the Daniel Den Hoed Foundation. By the way, now you see my project's actually in action. I just wanted to show that. It was hard to do that somewhere in the middle of the video, but you can see the display with my amount of money collected so far. What we do, so we ask people to donate, and there are two ways they can donate. One is, we have this piggy hat, I guess. Daniel Den Hoed. Hoed is hat in the Netherlands, in Dutch. They can put their loose change in here, but a lot of people don't have that loose change anymore. So we also have a QR code, so they can scan this with their phone and then donate. Now, sometimes some people have some trouble going through the process, and some people ask us for help, and then we help, and then they donate. But some people say, I was done, and then they go away. So Anil at some point said, wouldn't it be great if we had some kind of live display where you can see the amount of money, and you can tell people, you donated, that's great, let's have a look at the display. Oh yes, it's updating, how great. So he said, you're working with Raspberry Pis, can you do something with that? And I'm thinking, sure, yeah, I can do that, I guess. How hard could it be? Well, let me tell you. So we have a team site at tourforlife.nl. Roland de Rijders is our team name. We get a lot more people in there, but a lot of people are going to have just joined our team. And on that page, team page, you see the amount of money we collected. Great. So I was thinking I can just scrape that, put it on display in the Raspberry Pi, no problem. Couple of problems, however. One is this. The amount of euros collected by our team. When you download the page, our team, the HTML code basically, that number is not there. Because it turns out that is dynamic HTML. And so, how do you get that number then? Well, there are some solutions for that, I found out. It needs some advanced scraping, you need some different Python packages. Basically what they do in the background is they run a Chromium browser in the background, or a Chrome browser in the background, and then it acts like a normal browser, and the number gets on the page, and then you can scrape it. So, okay, I've been working on that on the MacBook, and in the end I got that working. So great. Now, all I needed to do was port this to the Raspberry Pi. By the way, this is where the Raspberry Pi is. So yeah, it's not entirely neat, but it's working well enough for now. I hope to get a 3D printed case for this someday. But it's a different story. So the porting to the Raspberry Pi. Well, the thing is, the Raspberry Pi has different chipsets. And turns out that you can use that scraping package in Python. It runs the Chromium browser, but the drivers for the Raspberry Pi, they never have been updated by Google since 2018. They stopped developing those. And so it turns out that the only way to get the scraping working is to downgrade your Chromium browser to 2018, and then you can install the drivers. And I read that and I was thinking, surely that cannot be the solution. Surely there must be better ways. Well, I would really like to be informed. If you have a better way, let me know in the comments, because this was the only way I could find to get it working. So, downgraded the Chromium browser, installed the drivers, scraping was working. That's great. Basically then everything was set. I had this wonderful set of background images that I rotated through, had the cron tab set to update this every minute when I'm out in the field. And yeah, then you only need two things when you go into the field, and that is, one, you need power, two, you need Wi-Fi. That was actually not that hard. The power, let me show you my power bank. Haha! Turns out this is not hard at all. Have a USB-C, USB port thing here, USB-C there, have a cable that actually can do the power, and this is working. You can go with this for days, longer than I can keep cycling, I guess. Other thing is you need Wi-Fi. That's not hard also, because you have usually your mobile phone. These have hotspots. Have the Raspberry Pi beforehand connected to the hotspot with the password and everything. Then in the field, make sure the hotspot is running, and it works. We actually had live updates, and yeah, there were only a couple of snags. We field tested this yesterday. One is scraping with the Raspberry Pi with that whole solution. It takes a lot of time. I had a timeout set for the scraping on 20 seconds. Sometimes that was not long enough. So when I set it to 30 seconds, I don't want to go to the full minute because it's updating every minute and then you get multiple Python scripts running, and I'm probably not going to work. That worked very well. The other yeah, so that's all working. Other snag I hit, I have these wonderful background images, but some of the images, the Inky Python package demands that these are exactly 800 by 480 pixels, and if not, it will break the run. So I had some of the images and they were just half a pixel away from that amount, not working. So I've checked all my images, they're all 800 by 480 pixels, and now it should all work from that department. And it's really great, so every time it updates, it has a different image, and it's really cool. I have images from Tour for Life from last year, from bike rides, and it's really cool. So there you go. A Python project with practical applications, and yeah, the only thing left to say about this, it is not waterproof. So please stop raining. Can the weather now restart the summer program? That would be really nice. But other than that, thanks for watching. Oh, and by the way, if you can help, donate. Thanks, and see you next time.